I keep hearing this take or opinion go around and around the film community, and I'll be honest, I kind of agree with it. It's the take that there is no such thing as a movie star in the modern age. That take, my friends, is wrong. I was wrong. It's complete and utter crap because there is a movie star. There is one mega movie star reminiscent of the classic Hollywood era that exists today, and his name is Timothée Chalamet. And this Timothée Chalamet is in a little movie right now called Marty Supreme, and it might be the most incredible movie I've seen all year. Let's indulge. Timmy C. Big T, Easy T, Chalamet. Are you kidding me right now? Are you absolutely yanking my chain? Only Timothée Chalamet could get away with this. Only Timothée Chalamet could prance around for the last 6 weeks acting like a complete and utter D-bag, self-righteous, confident, cocky, all to promote this movie. And it worked. Over the last 6 weeks, Chalamet has marketed this movie, Marty Supreme, in a completely and utterly unorthodox way. I've never seen anything like it, and I don't think anyone has ever seen anything like it. From podcasts to advertisements, all over social media with this persona, okay? This douchebag persona that people weren't really sure of whether it was him or this character, Marty Mauser, that he plays in Marty Supreme. And I think the answer is that it's actually a little bit of both. But here's the thing. When you can talk the talk, people will respect you regardless of how flagrant it is that comes out of your mouth. This movie, Marty Supreme, fires me up. I've done this for a couple videos on this channel where I go see a movie and then I just want to come home and record and go because it is that good. Marty Supreme is that good. If you've seen Good Time or Uncut Gems or any of their earlier indie films, this is exactly in that same vein. You're going to come out of that theater with an unhealthy blood pressure and the desire to go commit a crime. It is 2.5 hours of pure anxiety. But here's the thing that impressed me so much about this movie, and in a lot of ways, it's the same reason that One Battle After Another impressed me so much. It's the ability for the movie to just keep building momentum and building until there's this inevitable burst. And in a lot of Safdie brother movies, that burst is pretty pessimistic or negative, but in this one, it's a little bit different than that. All of Josh Safdie's or the Safdie brother movies are driven by these morally gray characters. Very strong characters, but very morally gray. Marty Mauser is just like the rest of them. He is in this very morally gray zone, and honestly, I don't even know if it's that morally gray. He's kind of just a scumbag, and the whole movie, he's this grifter who somehow weaves in and out of these horrible situations that he gets himself into. But here's the magic in the Safdie brothers. And here's the magic in Timothée Chalamet. They somehow get you to buy into this character, and not only to buy into him, but to almost feel sympathetic for him, to almost be rooting him on. And it's this moment in the theater where you just have to check yourself and question your own sanity and be like, am I really rooting for this guy right now? Because he has done nothing throughout this whole run to deserve me rooting for him. Of course, the movie is kind of clung together by this ping pong theme. Marty Mauser is a semi-pro ping pong player, and ping pong is used as the mechanism to show Marty's overall drive and fire and determination to make something of himself. But the thing about Marty is he doesn't care whether what he's doing to achieve these things are morally sound or not. He will go to the absolute bowels of the earth to get what he wants. And here's the thing about Chalamet. I made a video about him a couple months ago where I confessed to the fact that I hadn't totally bought into him until recently. And the only real logical explanation to that was that I was mentally ill. But I have been cured. I've been cured by a dose of Marty Supreme. Timothée Chalamet is the movie, and I love what the Safdie brothers did in casting him. Not because it's an obvious move to cast one of the biggest stars on the planet, but more so in the world building around him. They cast mostly unknown actors and actresses, as well as people who had never acted before, to be a part of small scenes that told the grander story of Marty Mauser. And it helps the movie look so good and so authentic because these are real people. And again, to go back to another video I've done in the past, this isn't some Instagramification of the 50s or the 60s. These are real people living in New York during this time. Timothée Chalamet promised us that he is going to be one of the greatest. On his little press tour, the one that only he could get away with, he talked a lot. He ran his mouth a lot. He promised everyone and anyone who would listen that he will be one of the great actors of all time and that he expects himself to be there. And it's performances like this one that make you think he might be onto something. Of course, being the greatest means you got to do it time and time and time again. But if he can do this time and time and time again, he might be onto something. Odessa Asian, brilliant. Kevin O'Leary, brilliant. Gwyneth Paltrow, also so great in her role. But I just want to double back on Kevin O'Leary really quick. The douchebag Shark Tank guy. Yeah, he was born for this role. I don't know if I've ever seen a more pinpoint casting selection in my life. The aura he exuded on screen was just perfect for what was needed out of that role. Please, just if there's anything you do over the next week or two, go see Marty Supreme. I cannot stop thinking about it. I was in the theater, and look, if you follow me on Letterboxd, I was saying all these things in my review, but I literally was in the theater just tapping my leg over and over and over and over again for 2.5 hours. I probably got 7,000 steps on my little iPhone app, step counter, whatever, because I was that jittery. I couldn't stop moving. It was that anxiety inducing. It's the kind of movie that reminds you why going to the theaters, why seeing movies, why making movies is such a magical process. The Safdie brothers killed it. Timothée Chalamet, with his Jordan-esque marketing run before the movie, paid off. And yeah, maybe only he could have pulled that off, but he did pull it off, and it makes all the more sense because his performance in this one is one of the best of the year, and it's going to be very interesting to see who wins the Best Actor Oscar between Leo in One Battle After Another and Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme. I have nothing more to say to you today other than go watch this movie right now. Timothée Chalamet is a star. It's one of the best movies of the year. Go watch it right now. I'm fired up. I still have my Christmas tree up. I'm sorry. It probably won't be up by the next time I post. And that's all I've got for you right now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I need to go run for a long time because I'm just fired up. And I will see you guys next time.